Assalamu alaikum, dear students of class 3. Today we are going to do Islam and Moral Education, third chapter. To acquire moral and human qualities according to ideals of religions, starting from page 42. Let's start. Third chapter. To acquire moral and human qualities according to the ideals of religion. Identity of moral and human qualities. We live in a society. To live in the society, we must follow specific rules and regulations. As a result, our good relationship with other people are established. To follow these principles means moral quality. Because of having these qualities, we respect our elders, it makes them happy, and they become affectionate to us. We are human beings. We feel unhappy when someone around us is in danger. We move forward to help him or her. This is our human quality. As human beings, we do much better by standing beside other people's happiness and sorrow. For example, we help the helpless and poor people. We do this because of our human quality. The word akhlaq appears in the hadith. This word means character. Akhlaq is of two characters, akhlaq hamida and akhlaq jamima. Akhlaq hamida means admirable character and akhlaq jamima means disgraceful character. Akhlaq hamida are our moral and human qualities. Here is a figure you may see. Akhlaq, two types, akhlaq hamida and akhlaq jamima. The examples of akhlaq hamida are compassion, generosity, patriotism, truthfulness, honesty, reverence, mutual respect, benevolence, sacrificing attitude, etc. We will always follow these qualities. Going to the next page. Akhlaq jamima are harmful. The examples of akhlaq jamima are lying, backbiting, quarreling, vilifying, stealing, not returning others' lost items, etc. We will always refrain from doing these actions. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Innama bu'ithtu tammima makarimal akhlaq." The meaning is, I have been sent to perfect good manners. So we will always try to build good character. We will internalize the ideals of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We will listen to our parents. We will help our classmates. We will behave well with our guests. We will serve people. We will show kindness to all living beings. We will always speak the truth. We will follow the right path. We will not tell a lie. We will not commit sin. We will give salam, greetings to all. Next page. Task A. We will tell what the moral and human qualities are and make a list of them. Let us complete the task in pairs. So let's see the answer of this. Here is the answer of that task. Moral and human qualities. Number 1, generosity. Number 2, truthfulness. Number 3, patriotism. Number 4, honesty. Number 5, compassion. Number 6, mutual respect. Number 7, benevolence. Number 8, integrity. These are the moral and human qualities. Now let's go back to the book. We are back to the book. Task B. We will write in the flowers petals what we do at our homes following the moral and human qualities. Let us complete the task individually. So let's see the answer of this task. Here is the answer of this task. Works we do following the moral and human qualities. Number 1, we'll listen to parents. Number 2, we'll behave well with guests. Number 3, we'll always speak the truth. Number 4, we'll refrain from bad deeds. Number 5, we'll give salam to everyone. Number 6, we'll help each other. Number 7, we'll try to be honest. Number 8, we'll always try to be truthful. Now let's go back to the book. We are back to the book. Empathy. We feel unhappy when our near and dear ones are in danger. We feel empathy with them and come forward to help them. Many of them sometimes get mentally broken when they fall into hardships, dangers, and monetary problems. Feeling their pains and being sympathetic with them is called empathy. So the purpose of being is to be kind to people's sufferings, feel them, and help them in times of danger. Through empathy, the problems of helpless people are solved, and good relationships are established among all people in the society. Therefore, there are instructions in Islam regarding empathy. The Prophet ﷺ said, Irhamu man fil ardi yarhamukum man fis samai. Meaning, be merciful to those who are on the earth, and the one who is on the heaven will do mercy upon you. The Prophet ﷺ was an orphan. He was empathetic towards orphans and loved them as his children. Once he was returning home after Eid prayer. At that time, he saw a child crying in the corner of the field. The Prophet ﷺ went to the boy and asked him why he was crying. The child said, I don't have parents. The great Prophet ﷺ took him home with great affection. Afterwards, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam called his wife Hazrat Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha and said, O Aisha, I have brought you a present on this Eid day. Here's your gift. Hazrat Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha was very pleased having the boy. Without delay, she immediately bathed and dressed him. Then let him eat to his satisfaction. The Prophet ﷺ told the boy, We are your parents from today. The boy was happy to hear the words of the great Prophet ﷺ. Now going to the next page. One night, the Khalifa, Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, went to Medina to inquire about the subjects. While roaming, he saw a starving family. The hungry children of the family were crying. Their mother was boiling water in an empty pot. The Khalifa wanted to know why the children was crying. The children's mother said that there was no food in their house. They were crying because of hunger. The mother said, I am boiling the water in the empty pot so that they may think that I am cooking food. In this way, they would fall asleep after waiting for food. The Khalifa became very hurt. He brought food from the government storehouse and gave it to that family. We will be empathetic to the distressed people too. We will come forward to help them. We will help those who are in need among our classmates. We will behave well with our classmates as well. We will help them in any problem. We will always keep them happy and behave with them like brothers and sisters. Thus, we will express empathy towards them in this way through various activities. Task A. Let us match the information from the left to the right sides, drawing lines below. We will complete the task individually. So let's see the answer of this task. Here is the answer of that task. Left side, right side. Number 1. If people is in danger, will be weak, we feel unhappy. Number 2. People sometimes get mentally broken, will be weak when they fall into hardships, dangers, and monetary problems. Number 3. Through empathy, will be weak, the problems of helpless people are solved. 4. Being empathetic to feel others' pain, will be weak. He means the empathy. Number 5. Being empathetic to the people of the world will be with. He who is in heaven will be empathetic to you. Now let's go back to the book. We are back to the book. Going to the next page. Task B. Let us read the content. We will discuss the stories of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu regarding empathy and write in our own words. Let's complete the task in pairs. Now we will complete this task. Let's see the answer of these tasks. Here is the answer of the task. At first, introduction. The Prophet ﷺ was an orphan. He left the orphans as his own children. Once he was returning home after Eid prayer. At that time, he saw a child sitting in the corner of the field crying. The Prophet ﷺ went to the boy and asked him why he was crying. He came to know that the boy had no parents. Middle part. The Prophet ﷺ brought the child home. Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, the wife of Nabiji ﷺ, was very happy to see the boy and bathed him, cooked clothed him, and fed him. The Prophet ﷺ said to the boy, "We are your parents from today." The boy was happy to hear this. Similarly, Khalifa Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu went out to the locality of Medina one night to inquire about the locality. As he wandered around, he saw a starving family. Conclusion. Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu saw that the children of that family were crying because of hunger and their mother was heating water in an empty pot. Then he wanted to know the reason for the children's crying. The mother of the children said that there is no food in their house. That is why if she heats water in an empty pot, the children will think that food is being cooked. The Khalifa was very saddened to hear this. He brought food from the government warehouse or storehouse and gave it to the family. Now let's go back to the book. We are back to the book. Now, task C. Let us write in the specific space of the tree of empathy below what work of empathy we will do for the needy. So, now let's answer this task. Here is the answer of the task. Number 1. We will come forward to help the poor people around. Number 2. We will help those who are in need among our classmates. Number 3. I will treat my classmates well. Number 4. Always keep them happy. Now let's go back to the book. We are back to the book. Generosity is a human quality of human beings. A person possessing this quality is called generous. Generosity means being tolerant to others' words, actions, and thoughts. Forgiving people and being benevolent to others is also called generosity. The great Prophet ﷺ was generous in words, actions, and behavior. He always mixed with others in an open mind. He used to talk to people with a smiling face. Everyone was impressed by his sweet words. His companion Hazrat Anas radiallahu ta'ala anhu said, I had served the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam for 10 years. Objecting to any of my work, he never said to me, why you did so or why you did not do so. The great Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam also showed generosity to people of other religions. He gave them the freedom to practice their religion freely. Once, when a non-Muslim urinated in the Masjid Nabawi, some of his companions got angry. The great Prophet ﷺ told the companions, let the man urinate and pour a bucket of water over this urine. The companions of Muhammad ﷺ were also generous and benevolent. Once a man gave a goat's head to a companion as a gift. He saw that his neighbor was more needy, so he gave the head of the neighbor to that neighbor. The neighbor did not keep the head and gave it to someone more needy than him. Thus, the goat's head returned to the house of the first companion again. We will follow the quality of generosity in our daily lives. If someone borrows money from us and does not repay it on time, we will give him time without getting angry with him. It is also a kind of generosity. We will encourage others to be brave in danger, give food to the hungry, give clothes to the homeless, help the blind to cross the road, talk to others with a smiling face, help the elderly people or the weak, be charitable, show politeness and generosity in words and deeds, and treat everyone with tolerance. Going to the next page, task A. Let us write down what we have learned from the story of generosity of the Prophet ﷺ and the companions. We will complete the task individually. So let's answer this task. Here is the answer of the task. Number 1. Forgive people. Number 2. Be philanthropic. Number 3. Talking with a smile. Number 4. Showing kindness to people of different religions. Number 5. Be generous and tolerant. Now let's go back to the book. We are back to the book. Now task B. Let us make a list of what we will do by practicing the quality of generosity. We will complete the task in groups. So let's see the answer of this task. Here is the answer of that task. Number 1. Courage in the danger of others. Number 2, I will feed the hungry. Number 3, I will give clothes to the clothless. Number 4, I will help the blind to cross the road. Number 5, I will help old and weak people. Number 6, I will be charitable. Number 7, I will show humility and modesty in words and actions. Number 8, I will treat everyone with tolerance. Now let's go back to the book. We are back to the book. Now task C. Let us collect the list of generosity-based activities completed by friends. Now we will perform role play practicing this task. We will complete the task in groups. So it is a group task. You have to do this task in class. So I'm not giving the answer to this. Your teacher will help you. Going to the next page. Patriotism. Patriotism means to love one's own country. It means to perform one's own duties and responsibilities properly, loving one's own country for her or his development. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ used to love his native land. He migrated from his native land Makkah to Medina. While leaving Makkah, his tears rolled down from his eyes. He was repeatedly looking back at Makkah saying, "O Makkah, I love you. How dear you are to me. I would never have left you if my people had not forced me out." After Hijrat, he accepted Medina as his country. He used to love Medina. He tried his best to establish peace in Medina and for her development. He enacted the Medina Charter to restore peace in the turmoiled Medina. Image. Respecting the national flag is a symbol of patriotism. Bangladesh is our native land. Our beloved motherland was not independent before. Loving the country, about 3 million people sacrificed their lives for the sake of the freedom. We will pray for those who were martyred. Freedom fighters risked their lives to fight for the independence of the country. We will respect them. We will love the country. We will love the people of our country. We will work for the welfare of our country. We will perform our responsibilities properly for the development of our country. We are students. Studying is our prime responsibility. We must study well. Then we will be able to contribute to the development of the country. We will teach those at our homes who are not educated. We will help them in all good deeds. We will help if someone is in danger. We will also love the nature and animal world of the country. Going to the next page. We will take care of them. We will plant trees. We will garden flowers and vegetables. We will take part with the elders in the clean-up campaign. Now task A. Let us read the content thoroughly and put the correct words in the blanks below. We will complete the task individually. So let's complete let's complete this fill in the blanks. Here is the answer. Number 1. Patriotism is to love one's own country. Number 2. The great Prophet Muhammad ﷺ loved his native land. Number 3. 3 million people sacrificed their lives for the freedom of the country. Number 4. Studying is our main responsibility. Number 5. We will also love the nature and the animal world. Now let's go back to the book. We are back to the book. Now, task B. Let us discuss the events of the Prophet ﷺ and others' patriotism. We will write a paragraph on patriotism in Islam. We will complete the task in pairs. So, let's see the answer of this. Here is the answer of that task. Patriotism means to love one's own country. It means we should perform the duties and responsibilities properly for our own country's development. So, we should follow the rules for our own country's betterment. Now, let's go back to the book. Now, task C. Let us write what kind of work we will do for the country by following the ideals of Islam in the table below. We will complete the task in groups. So let's see the answer of this task. Here is the answer. Number 1. I will love the people of the country. Number 2. I will cooperate in all good works. Number 3. I will help if someone is in danger. Number 4. I will love the nature and wildlife of the country. Number 5. I will participate in the cleanliness campaign with the elders. Now, let's go back to the book. Now, task D. Let us do the role play of the work we will do loving the country being inspired by the ideals of Islam. We will complete the task in group. So, it is a group task. a drama or role play. You have to do this in classroom according to your teacher's instruction. I'm not giving the answer of this. Your teacher will help you. So that's all for today. We have completed this chapter. We will meet again inshallah in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay well. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.